Welcome to me and you outside. I'm out here running traps for coyotes. I'm trying to thin coyotes out here on a field in a farm, and pulling up on a trap right here, and I see I've got a big old coyote over here. He's a pretty good sized one. I caught him in the same place I caught the other one that you saw in a previous video. That's him right there. Now that's a pretty big coyote. That's probably a big male right there, which is good because I want to thin them out for sure. This is the second coyote in this same set here. This was the dirt hole set that I made. He's a pretty good sized coyote. He's got all of his foot's intact completely, not even broken. It's amazing how these traps hold them in place. And they just kind of hold them there. But that's a good sized coyote right there. Well, I'll get him taken care of. I'll reset this set here. Kind of show you how I do that one, because this set is getting crazier and crazier. Here's my rabbit head, actually right here. See that? That's what I had down in that hole to catch this coyote, and it sure worked. He's a pretty decent coyote, a little dark colored. When you're going to sell coyotes, you don't want them that dark, but I'll get this going here, and I have some more traps to run. May have another one, who knows, we'll see. Now I'm resetting this coyote set. It's the second coyote I've caught here in the last couple of days. I got my dirt hole cleaned out right there. Now I'm gonna clean this trap bed out real good and put this trap right back here, and probably catch another coyote. As you just got more traps to run here in just a second, so I could have another coyote. I don't know. Could have a coyote, could have a possum, could have a fox, could have a bobcat, a raccoon. I catch all kinds of animals doing this. All kinds. Sometimes I catch birds. I have caught crows, chicken hawks, buzzards, hoot owls. I've caught hoot owl in trap before. I've caught about everything you could imagine in a steel trap. These Duke number 3 with these offset jaws, 4 springs, I'm telling you, they're strong. This is just one strong trap right here. Put this polyfill on this. A lot of times I do this before I ever get this far on this trap, because you throw them sometimes doing this. And if I throw the trap, you know what I do? I just reset it. No big deal. There, I'm getting that out of there pretty good. And that will, again, just keep all the dirt from crawling up under that trap. And that way, it will throw, okay? There we go. Now pack it in. I'll show you the finished product again. Now again, this coyote's dug up a lot of grass, and we'll pile this grass up here just like I did before in front of that hole, so he won't come around the back side of that hole, hopefully. There's a rabbit head, goes right back in there. That rabbit head's good bait. Oh man, that's good bait for coyotes or any predator. It's a little too good a bait sometimes. All right, I'm gonna finish packing this. Gonna show you in a minute. As you can see there, I've got my dry dirt on my trap, covered it up, kind of smoothed it out a little bit. Again, I'm not gonna leave it like that, because that is a red flag to a coyote. That discoloration on this dirt, yep, they don't go over very good with the old coyotes. Again, they're finicky. It's hard telling how many you check a set out before you actually catch one. No way of knowing that. So I'm gonna take some of this dirt here, and I'm gonna sift it on that set. I know you've seen me do this before, big deal. I get it. But I gotta do it anyway, so why not video it, for Pete's sakes. There. Now I'm gonna spread this around just a little bit. And that's just to get it even. Now that I got it even, I know what I need to do to it. See, I want to add some of this dirt to it so it don't look too perfect. Okay, I don't want it to look too perfect. Guys like to make their sets look real smooth and good and all that. Got to watch that. Coyotes get suspicious. They get suspicious of everything. And the more you do to a set to try to make it look not suspicious, you're going to make it look suspicious. Okay. Got that on there pretty good. All right, there you go. That's a finished set right there. I'll put some put a little bit of my commercial bait down in there this time, only because I got that rabbit down in there, but I'm going to put a little different smell down in there too. So here we go. Commercial bait. Minnesota brand predator bait, what this is. It's all right stuff, I guess. Little stick here. Don't need much. You see I got my gloves on right there. I'm touching that stuff with these gloves and it's nasty. Nasty! I can even do that with these gloves. Pour that down in there. Okay. That's all I'm gonna do. Got it done. The set is complete. Alright, I had a set here that I made for a bobcat the other day. And had a red flag and tape that I hung from a tree right there. Made a really good set right here. Looking forward to catching a coyote or a bobcat here. And look what I caught. A possum. The worst. That is the worst right there. To catch a possum. It is no good. No good. No good to catch a possum. Because they are trouble. They make your set stink. They make everything stink. If I get too close down there, he's a mean one. He'll grab it. He'll grab that camera right there. I'm gonna break his neck, which is the most humane way to kill him. And what I'll do, I'm gonna show this, but I'm gonna put this bar behind his head, and I'm gonna stand on it and pull up on his legs, and it just breaks their neck, and they're dead instantly. And it's a good way to kill a possum. It's the only animal that you can do that with. You cannot do that to a raccoon, a coyote, a fox, or anything. They'll eat your lunch. But a possum, you can do it because I can handle this possum. I'll pick him up and show you here in a minute. But I can handle him. I can take him out of the trap and handle him. And then I can go ahead and dispatch him humanely. And I'll do that here in just a second. Got him out of the trap. You can see right there. Pretty good sized possum. I think I'll take him home, skin him, and we'll eat him. Not sure how I cook him. Maybe some bake him with sweet potatoes or something like that. He's a good sized possum. He'd be perfect for cooking. So I'll have to do that. But all I'll do here, again, I'm not going to show you this, so you're not going to be freaked out. Because the snowflakes at YouTube don't like this kind of stuff. Gotta grab him by the neck here. I got him by the neck. I'm going to bend his head out like this. Like that. I'm going to put this behind here like this. Now, this possum is dead. I just broke his neck. He's dead. He's squirming a little bit, but that's what they do. I put him in the truck. But he is dispatched completely gone. He won't bleed or nothing, so I can lay him in my truck and he won't bleed or nothing. I'm gonna set this trap back. Okay. Now, what has happened with this set, as I caught that possum, is he has dug up a lot of grass. And I'm gonna take this grass and I'm gonna pile it up here behind this hole. And what that will do, that will keep animals, hopefully, from discourage them from coming in from this side right here. There's a piece of rabbit fur that I had in that hole. I'll take that and use it again. Gotta clean this hole out because it's all filled up. Now this set stinks. It stinks like a possum, which I don't like that. But I have caught coyotes and foxes and bobcats after catching the possum, but it doesn't happen very often because possums just are anything that appeals to any kind of an animal. Nothing likes a possum. Nothing wants to eat them necessarily. So I'm gonna clean this out, clean this trap bed out. I'm gonna put this trap right back down in here, and I'll show you the finished product here in just a second. I'm gonna put that trap right back. This trap here's got possum hair in it, see that? And it probably stinks like a possum, but the gloves I'm using are dirty gloves from previous catches, which is fine. Get this trap set here. There it is. I put the pan down where it's going to flip off pretty quick. Something steps on it. I can set some of my traps kind of semi-hair triggered because a lot of times when coyotes dig at your set, you catch them while they're digging at your trap, which is fine to catch them that way. I don't mind catch them that way or catch them stepping on it. I don't care which way it is. And all I'm gonna do is pack this dirt. And you've seen me do this before. I know. Okay, I'll show you the finished deal here in just a second when I get this back done. Now I've got this set going here. Got my trap in, got it bedded. I did something different on this one here. I put some cotton, some polyfill right there. Not really cotton, but like polyfill. Buy it at Home Depot or at Hobby Lobby, places like that. I just put that under the pan. That will keep dirt from getting out of this pan. When I sift this dirt and put it on this trap, it's not going to allow dirt to get out of that pan. It works the same as my wax paper, only it's just a different way to do things. And some people like to do it like this all the time. I do it sometimes this way. I put wax paper. I just do a variety of different ways. And anyways, I got that underneath that pan again, so dirt don't get under that pan. If you get too much dirt on that pan, if it packs it all, something steps on it, it's not going to throw. So about done here. All right, this set is complete. Again, this is where I just caught the possum. I put my hole back there. I got my trap. I got a stepping stick right here. See that stick? Called a stepping stick. A coyote or a fox or a bobcat will step over that stick, and they'll put their foot right there, hopefully. And boom, you got them. Nice little stepping stick is what I put there. Anyways, this set looks pretty good. Other than catching a possum there, it's still a good working set. I still have my flagging tape. The wind blew my flagging tape off, so I put a sinker on here. And that'll keep that from, my flag will still wave, but it'll keep that from getting up in the tree or blowing off like as it did. So that sinker holds everything straight. And the wind can blow now, it's not going to blow that up into the tree. I have to do that once in a while with different sets. All right, there you go. That's a good set right there. Well, there you go. Got my coyote set put back together right there. And where I caught a possum, got that set good and ready to go. Some of this is redundant, I know, but I'm out here trapping, trying to thin out coyotes, so why not video doing it? And you can kind of see how it's done. If you want to be a trapper, that's how you got to do it. There's a lot more little tricks as you go along you learn, because trapping coyotes, friends, is not easy. It's not easy to catch them because they're a wary, kind of a wise animal. And that one I just caught was a female, which I'm glad about that. I like to take a few females out. When you take a female out, you take out 4 or 5 possible pups that she might have this coming spring, which is a lot of coyotes. I got 2 of them, so that could be 8 to 10 pups right there that they would have had, and now they're not going to in this area. I will catch another coyote or 2 on this farm, and I'll move on to somewhere else trapping. Still got some river traps out. We'll see what happens those next few days. Appreciate you watching this video, for Pete's sake. Glad you're here. Subscribe to my channel if you would. That little green circle pops up. You subscribe to that. I appreciate it so much. Appreciate you watching. And wherever you are in this world, have a good morning, good day, good night. And my friends, there's another video. If you just hang in there with me, there's another video coming right around the corner.